Hello, guys. It's me, Nightman 2016, the creator of Pixel Paradise Passengers and the owner and creator of Nightman 2016 Music. Hope you guys enjoyed the music I've been uploading. I have also, do want to say this right now while I can, I have switched my release dates to once a fortnight. Sometimes it might be once every 3 weeks, sometimes it may be a fortnight. At the moment, I can't just keep on focusing on my music. I can focus on my music, yeah. I just can't keep on uploading. So yeah, with like Seven Deadly Origins out now and a few other games I've been wanting to play are currently out, like Crimson Desert. Grand Cross is also another one I've been playing as well. The solo leveling Arise is another game I've been playing. Origins has also been playing. So yeah, I do want to say I've officially hit 10,000 combat class recently. So yeah, there's that. But I'm here to talk about the most recent patch notes that just come out in 7DS Origins. They were released last night for me. I went to bed early last night, so I didn't get to have a look at them. So yeah, PDCO released more. Oh, my Discord's going off. Yeah. Give me a second, let me just do not disturb. But yeah, PDCO released Dev Note last night, Dev Note 8. Let me turn down the volume a bit so we can actually focus in and people can actually hear me talk, because I've had people tell me that they can't hear me talking through my videos. That was in the past, but I could be wrong as of now because I am using my PlayStation mic. I do have a mic, but I don't have it plugged in at the current time because it's sitting in a box at the moment, because I did recently come back from a trip away within the last month, and I haven't bothered to unpack it yet. So yeah, we'll go over the current dev notes for Dev Note 8. If you guys haven't seen that, there was also a Dev Note 7 a while back. But yeah, there was also a patch last night for people that Friday night patch. This is PDQ of the Seven Deadly Origins. Greetings, Star Guardians. First, we would like to sincerely thank all our Star Guardians who have been sharing the feedback through the stream launch. I did do the feedback. I did comment on a few things for the feedback, which is in correlation to. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to go get some water because I am thirsty. All right. Yeah. So I did do a feedback for the survey. It was more in correlation to the gold dungeon and the amount of keys that we've been being able to use, because the limit on keys is like so low. Like you burn through 10 keys just from one gold dungeon. And if you've not seen my previous best end game farming video for like a dungeon, at the moment that's the best one until this patch. Yeah, I'm hoping when they release this patch they're going to come out with something good, like maybe making the gold dungeon a lot cheaper. But based on the feedback we've shared through, I'm just going to skim through this a bit because I don't think it's I skimmed through it, and yeah, totally not all of it. We are currently reviewing not only feedback from the survey, but also insights from the community and gameplay data. Oh wow, they read us our data. That's very convenient. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, before we begin this dev note, we would like to once again express both our gratitude and apologies to the Star Guardians around the world, those who are similarly access on the march of. As a token of our appreciation, we have prepared a. Oh, wait, is that just for the people that were in early access? A regular SSR hero selection ticket ×1. The reward is distributed via the in-game mailbox during the April 8 Wednesday maintenance. Please refer to the further notice for more details. Future notice, my bad. So I can get Elaine, King, Gila, Jericho, Manny, or Drake. I'm going to get Manny because I don't need Elaine, even though Elaine, I believe, is a healer. I could be wrong, or is she just a buffer? I'm not really sure. Let me have a look quickly. I'm pulling up on my other screen. You guys won't be able to see, sorry, because I'm connected to my PlayStation. I think Elaine is a healer. If I'm not mistaken. She's a wind user for a wand. I think she just increases the elemental buff. Oh no, she's the purifier. That's what it is. She just petrifies. So yeah, Manny would be my best bet because Manny, when you use Manny in my current team, because I'm going to replace Kiori with Manny, and by replacing that, I can use the grants allies in range of the Draco Priestess. Draco Priestess increases crit damage by 30% and also magic charging efficiency by 25. So basically, I'm dealing more crit damage to a boss with Priestess Blessing. And then I think Holy Judgment inflicts damage equal to and inflicts punishment resulting in a crit hit when attacking enemies affected by punishment. Basically, I can deal more damage with Manny on my team using a staff than with Tiori and King on my team. But yeah, all right. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. I love that. That gives people that chance that haven't pulled either Elaine, King, Gila, Jericho, Manny, Drake, or Deanne from the current draws to actually get it. Our development team has sincerely apologized for not providing a stable, comfortable gaming environment. It's been comfortable. It's actually not bad. Like the bug on the bottom of the right of the map, that was inconvenient, but that didn't stop us. I just stopped using that area until I got to it. Oh, the Discord's going off. But yeah, path of okay. I've already done the path of exploration or exploring. I'm going to call it exploring because I can't say that word that well because it sounds very weird in my brain. We've identified many. I'll let you guys read this because I prefer to not explain it fully. So if you guys want to pause it on that screen, you can. If not, that's okay. I'll leave it here for like another second or two, so I'm not scrolling past quickly. All right, let's scroll back down. Okay, addition of star fragments rewards upon obtaining new skins. Dang it! Okay, if we knew this, uh, wait, does that mean? Okay, so any skins I've obtained. Whoa. Okay. If we do our math correctly, I got King, Deanne, two Tristans, a Meliodas, a Tiori, a Jericho. I feel like I'm missing one. Nah, that's seven. I've got seven skins. If we count, well, technically six if we don't count Tristan's first one that we get. So we're looking at 3,000 frags. That's a multi right there, or even 3,500. Holy moly, that's insane. Additional. Okay, we're going on to the next one. So, guys, if you do want to pause that one above, you can. Additional options to the other players' combat effects. Okay, so you can turn off the combat effects. So there'll be an option that you'll be able to allow players to disable other players' skill effects so that they won't be overwhelmed. Okay. If you guys want to pause that, you guys can. If not, it's okay. I'll continue down. All right, additional bit. Oh, yes. Okay, so as you guys know, most people are already beating hell difficulty dungeons. So they have decided to, if you guys didn't read the last dev note 7, they were going to bring out like maybe a tower or something, like a floor by floor tower, but I think they've maybe scrapped that and they're working with like abyss difficulty, or they could be bringing out that for all we know, because this could be just a sneak peek of what they're bringing out. Because they could be pulling a big fast one on us and they go, no, we'll release this, and then they go, yeah, it's, oh wow. Okay, so it's clearing hell difficulty content. I believe it's important for new progression, abyss, yellow, higher difficulty, new motivations for hero. Yes, okay. I am starting to get the little like lag, like not lag, like wanting to play. Like I don't want to seem like I'm not going to play this, guys. I am going to play this. Like even if I'm running around killing bunnies, bandits, just going around collecting materials, I'll do it. Because I also watch my anime at the same time, which I'm watching the Time I Was Reincarnated as Slime, because they're bringing out their 4th season. So I'm starting to watch that from like season 1 and continuing on, because they're releasing it like this week sometime. So I need to binge watch this. So I am also watching that at the same time as collecting like say chests, star fragments around the map, any materials. Like I'm getting a bunch of like gems and stuff, and like iron, silver, gold, even though I got my platinum already. But yeah, this would help me actually get out of that slump and actually continue going on more. In addition to, they will be adding it to the Capital of the Dead and the Corrupted Warden Orgot boss. As well, existing encounters, these encounters will feature Earth as a primary weakness, along with additional weaknesses that include both Earth and Darkness. Does that mean the boss is going to shift through like different weakness phases? Because if it says featuring both, including darkness and earth, does that mean because he's technically already weak to darkness, if I'm not mistaken? Because yeah, he's already weak to darkness. So why are they adding that in? Because isn't he already weak to dark? Yeah, he's already weak to darkness, which is very, very strange. Okay. And then, as an reward appropriate for higher difficulty, the player will be able to obtain SSR fragments. Oh, wait. SSR fragments, which can be used to... Bro, you know how much... Okay, at the moment, I'm on a different team at the moment, so... Like, that would go well with, like, the melee build. Like putting that on the longsword would be broken, because that would increase the normal skill of damage attacks, and it would also increase the burst attack of that, or even that. Like that would just increase the power of the sword. Let me have a quick look at it. Will it actually enhance it all the way? And it also increases the weapon's attack. Almost 5,000 just for a weapon attack if you go to 6 stars. Bro, that is broken. Oh, yes, I also got my melee up to P8. So, yeah, P8 was actually the best hit for me because it actually gave me an extra 15% attack, defense 12%, and 5% max health. But yeah, enough of me. I'm getting off course. Sorry, guys. We're getting back to the dev notes. But yeah, let's go back down here. Well, I will go over these 2 notes as well. But yeah, we'll go over best difficulty, boss challenges and dungeons. So they're adjusting them a bit. So upon clearing okay, does that mean each time we clear them, or is it upon clear? Like I know bit like hell difficulty, you get I think it's an engravement seal and some fragments when you clear it. But does that also constantly grinding it? You get it, or is it players will be obtained, which can be used to progress upon clearing? I think it's upon clearing. You basically you get like one. You get one or so. Is it one, or is it multiple, or is it like constantly how like you farm gear? If it's constantly how you farm gear, it could be like a 1% drop rate or like a 5% drop rate. Difficulty Abyss will continue to expand over time, and we plan to further develop it into content that encourages strategic gameplay through various elements combinations. Okay, lovely. In addition, we will be made to certain boss patterns. Oh, come on. Okay, and please don't tell me they're adding like more difficult stuff. Currently, players attempting hell difficulty for the first time may find them. Okay. Oh, so they're allowing they're downing the pattern transition. So like, if you guys see when the spider boss does it's like big attack on like hell mode, and you have to break the little eggs, like 3 eggs to stun it, and then it after like maybe 5-6 seconds, it breaks out of that and then jumps and then starts doing like a running attack. Yeah, and then like Gila, there's no point like you can start just hitting her because she doesn't get stunned that easily unless you actually tag counter her. But it looks like they're adding more opportunities for attacks, allowing more consistent and manageable combat experience. So yeah, okay. Improvements to health. Wait, so I don't have to heal up when I walk into a dungeon now. And entering major combat content without fully healed, players had to consume potions or dishes unnecessarily, or move to a god statue to recover before pre-entering, which caused inconvenience. Oh wow! With the upcoming update, HP will be fully recovered upon entering key combat content, such as dungeons, bosses, combat trials. This will allow the player to enter combat in a more stable state and reduce unnecessary preparation, not participation. My bad. But that's actually good. That reminds me a bit of it was a game back in the day I used to play. Improvements to gathering materials availability. Please say they're going to add like more spots. We'll be planning to increase the daily limits and spawn rates. Oh, does that mean more platinum ore? Wait, okay, let's continue. To support the consumable usage in the early stages of the gameplay, we'll be increasing the amount of materials available in locations where resources such as gold, flower petals, and tree sap can be gathered. Does that mean, is it going to be just these 3 that are going to be enhanced, or is it going to be more stuff going to be enhanced? Okay, increased availability to early game growth materials and as I briefly mentioned in the previous developer notes, we've identified that many Stargains are experiencing difficulty obtaining gold and lower tier growth materials. With this update, we aim to expand the players acquiring for early hero book. Okay, so they just fixing how much we get from mobs early game. So like, yeah, I've noticed that any early game content, you're struggling leveling up, and then you have to have people carry you. Even though guys, keep in mind when you're carrying someone in a party, the boss health rocks up. So if I quickly do some quick math on the website I'm on, which is zeroluck.gg, if you guys want to go check them out. I will also link them down below in the description as well. If you guys do want to go check them out, they are a pretty good website for 7DS Origins content and bosses. They actually tell you everything you need to know. So if you guys are on like hell difficulty on the warden, his health is about 924. But if you add an extra person there, his health goes up to 2 million. Yeah, 900 health to 2 million. His attack also goes up from 14,000 to 18,000. So, and if you have 5 people, it's 6 million health. So I feel like them adding this material, like extra material obtainment, like increasing it, actually will help people in the long run for like wanting to get to like say the warden quickly. And it did well. Didn't read this part, but to obtain additional quantities of both enhancement stones and refinement stones from the mastery dungeon. Okay, I feel like they need to down the key cost of that. In addition, for the gold dungeon, the number of cube keys required for the entering will be reduced from 10 to 5. Finally! Okay, I think we've all been praying for this one because the amount of gold in this game is so scarce compared to what you get from like the spider nest boss on hell mode. If you haven't seen my last video, which I have talked about a couple times in this video, which is the best endgame grind or endgame gold farm in 7 Origins, and you get around for 15 keys, cube keys, you get about 300 gold. For the gold dungeon, even on the hardest difficulty, which I believe is nightmare mode, you get around 120. For first clear, it's 250 plus the 230 or 225, depending on how much it gives you at the time. You're getting around, if it's first clear, you're looking at about 370, maybe to even 400 for first clear. Now, for not first clear, you're looking at 130 to 140, depending on what you're looking at, which is an absurd number for 10 keys. Like, I can barely get up to my mastery. It costs me about maybe 300,000 gold to get like mastery level 4 fully done with mastery XP fragments and stuff. And then I have to spend tokens on them as well to unlock the mastery 4 for that mastery, which is ridiculous. Like say, like we'll pick a quick hero. We'll pick Guild Thunder. Wait, I need to find one that's sort of okay, Gila. So Gila currently it's cost like I started off with barely anything on my Lance mastery. If I find I'll do it. I'll do this because I need to. This at the moment it's cost me 186 gold just to unlock mastery 4 for the sword and shield mastery. Now, yes, I'm going to work on Gila later on, but yeah, it's going to cost me around that. And then if I double that, I'm looking at maybe 400 gold there, just that, 400 gold. And if the gold dungeon only gives you 120, your best bet's the dungeon, the spider dungeon on hell mode. Because that gives you the best gold. Like, yeah, my power's low because I'm using a different team because at the moment I'm working on doing the achievements, which is, oh, it's end one. It's the Unrivaled Hero dungeon. So if you, okay. Does that make sense? I feel like I've already been, okay, I don't know. I'll figure that out later on. But yeah, them doing that, bringing down Gold Dungeon from 10 to 5 is actually good because that means you can get you can get more gold from the gold dungeon on Nightmare than you can get in the spider dungeon. So I feel like the spider dungeon is going to become obsolete for gold grinding after this, unless we do find a new gold grinding method for the dungeon. Okay. Let's get back to going this. We've also received feedback from many Stargames that uncommon fragments are consumed in large quantities during a hero mastery. Yes, they are, leading to a shortage. In particular, we've identified cases where stone fragments types become significantly lacking, depending on the hero being developed even beyond the overall story. Well, yeah, because like uncommon fragments, they don't drop. They don't drop. Okay, to address this at world level 4, the drop rate for uncommon fragments from elite monsters will be increased to 100%, while the drop rate of premium fragments will remain the same. Okay, does that mean for like enemies, like say on like overworld enemies, like if you're looking at like rabbits, or are we talking about? Are we talking about? Uh, are we talking just about the bosses? Sorry, I had a mind blank there. Because if they're just talking about the standard overworld elite bosses, such as like the big moss, the frog and stuff like that, or are we talking about like the overworld and enemies on world level 4? Because that would actually probably help us out a lot in farming mastery things, because then it won't be lacking. Okay, in addition, we will be introducing a feature that allows high tier fragments to be. Are we talking about fragments? Or are we talking about like mats in the way of like the blue little like frags? High tier fragments enabling players to supplement specific fragment types. If we're talking about types of fragments, I think they're talking about these fragments, which are, they could be talking about these, or they could be talking, I think they're talking about these. Yeah, I believe they're talking about these. Yes. Yeah. Resolution fragments. Yeah. Okay. So that would actually be very, very handy, because if resolute fragments actually drop a lot more frequently from like any enemy, then yeah, that's actually pretty good. Okay, where am I up to? I'm up to here. Along with increasing the early game growth materials such as enhancement, refinement, stones, and fragments, we'll be also making adjustments to chance-based fragments. Okay, sorry guys, my autism's kicking in. I believe that would be for the rabbits and stuff, and I hate big words. Okay, so, but yeah, I believe, hopefully, that's going to adjustment make for, like, say, if you're flying rabbits, you get, like, maybe more out of it than what you currently get on level 4. Because at the moment, you get maybe 2 or 3 refinement stones or enchantment stones from a boss, from a NPC, that, like, for every 5 rabbits, you might get maybe 5 or 3 from them. And that means only like 1 drops it. These changes, guidance, yada. Sorry, I'm breezing through it. I don't like reading out loud normally. If you guys do want to read this, you guys can. The lack of lightning type heroes can limit access to certain mechanics. This includes being unable to experience movement using charging stones during the main quest, as well as reduce usability of lightning-based puzzles and dungeon shortcuts. To address this issue and support. Okay, so they're giving us Guild Thunder. Lovely. Well, just increase the Guild Thunder drop rate or something. Well, if they did that, then there would be like P10 Guild Thunders. Improve the cube key. Okay, I think we've all been waiting on this one. So yeah, you guys will get a Guild Thunder if you complete the Challenge 2 event to the Destiny and Beyond. I've already completed it, so going to every will also receive. Okay, sweet. I'll receive another one. Sweet, lovely. Improved cube key usage. If you guys do want to sit here and pause this and read this, you guys can. As I will be breathing it through my head, or I'll be talking out like some good key features. So first, they'll be introducing new exchange items. So the small cube key bundle item can be purchased using cube keys. Okay, so are we saying we can convert our cube keys into small bundles and store it away in our like inventory in our bag for like a rainy day? Okay, wow. So are they still going to give us like cube keys per day through the shop, like the 25 ones, or like 20 cube keys per day? Even though, well, 20 small bags, aren't they like 5 or 10 keys per day? Or like the small ones were originally 10. Okay, so in addition, items were previously limited to once per day will be changed to limit weekly and reducing the need for daily log. Okay. Oh. Does that mean they're going to increase the ones that were weekly? Are they going to increase that? Or are they going to, like, because if you look in the shop right now, I guess I have spent some money on this, guys. If you look at growth, this is once per day. You get one small standard cube key bag bundle per day, and that gives you 20 cube keys. While if you go down to exchange, you get 25 5 times a week. Like, yeah, there's a bit of a cube key shortage usage right there, because you're basically you burn through all your cube keys within the week, basically before it's even done. We are here. So once per day. Okay, so reducing. So that means if you guys like don't want to jump on that day, you guys don't have to. So you can basically just get all your cube keys in like one day, and then boom, and then stay off the rest of the day. I won't be staying off. I will be constantly farming, grinding, and finding new methods that I'll be uploading on videos. But yeah, this video is going to be long, so sorry about that. Finally, with this update, the number of times cube keys can be exchanged using star fragments will be increased from 5 to 10. Holy moly. Okay, thank you. So that means you're looking at, so you got 25. Okay, if we calculate that, so you get 25 fragments per purchase for star fragments. So 25, if I'm doing quick math in my calculator here quickly, we're looking at 25 fragments per day, and if you go times 10, you're looking at 250 fragments per week, allowing people to use keys more. So that's basically me purchasing 2 of the $8.95 AUD bundles in the shop, which will be reduced again because they did say they're going to reset the schedule on the cube key bundle reset schedule, changing it from a month to 3 weeks, which allows people to actually, instead of waiting a whole month, a whole 30 to 31 days for the event for the shop to reset for that month, they will be just waiting 3 weeks. So this actually helps out for people wanting to grind more keys quickly and then storing them away. So I could just, I could purchase all 10 per week, store them away, and just focus on my standard farming for the week with my 50 cube keys. And plus the ones that I get per day, I'll just store away too. So does that mean it's limiting how many times we can do it, or I'm hoping that the small cube key bundles aren't limited per day. Like, so exchanging cube keys for, like, say 5 cube keys for like a small bundle, which I believe, if you guys haven't seen a small cube key bundle in the mission bundles, a small cube key bundle is 5 cube keys. So does that incorporate that this is going to be like exchangeable a lot of the time, or are we just talking about a limited time exchange where it literally just exchanges like 5 times a week or 5 times a day? If we can, I would love to basically get all my cube keys and store them. Like, I would have about, if I worked out, if we did 5 cube keys in a small bundle. Now, for we know that they could do a standard cube key bundle and a large cube key bundle that we could exchange stuff for. So if we're looking at 250 cube keys, we're looking at per bag. So there's 5 cube keys per bag. Well, I'm still doing the math here, and we're looking at maybe 50 cube key bags, small cube key bags right there, just from the weekly star fragments for 10 star fragments, or for 25 star fragments to 10, like 10 per week. So you can get 25 star fragments 10 times per week, which is 250. And if you convert those to small cube key bundles, that you're looking at like 50 small cube key bags. And if you're looking at a month, that's 200 bags or 200 bundles. Plus, if you're looking at per day, you're looking at another 10, I think. I think. So, 50. Okay, you got. Yeah, you're looking at another 10 per day. So you're looking at 70. Okay, 70 plus 50. Quick math in my head. You're looking at 120 per week. 120 small cube key bags per week. And in each cube key bag, there's 5 keys. Like, that's going to be insane for like people that, like, say, go away for the week or go away for a couple of days and then come back and it's weekly reset, and then they buy more keys with star fragments. Well, they are going to run out of star fragments if they keep on doing that per week. But with them introducing more events with star fragments, there's probably not going to be any need to jump on daily for people, which I doubt I'm going to jump on daily. Or not jump on daily. Of course I'm going to jump on daily because it's a gotcha game. I love Seven Deadly Sins Origins. I love the Seven Deadly Sins series. So of course I'm going to jump on. We will continue to introduce various events to make cube keys easier to obtain. Oh, just as we increased rewards in the cube key giveaway event on April the 1st, we kindly ask for your continued interest and support. Okay, ongoing improvements. Our development team is continuing to prepare an additional improvement beyond those shared in the previous dev notes. Okay. Please, as outlined in our notice and dev notes, we are prioritizing the following items for the upcoming update. Okay, please have parties in here. an issue where the players are unable to properly join parties due to network instability. Okay, that is actually a bug, guys. It is not your internet. So do not go out and buy a new modem, buy an Ethernet cable to plug into the back of your PlayStation. It is not your internet. It is actually the game having a bug and thinking it's a stability issue because it's doing something weird. Addition to the preview feature for engraving. So yeah, previously you wouldn't be able to see what the stats were on or what the ability was for the engravement sets. Now you can actually see the stats, but I think based on like the equipment level, so like level 1, level 2, level 3. I think some even like 4. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's going to help out a lot, like being able to preview it before making the equipment, so I don't have to go to like say a website. But I'll still go to zeroluck.gg because I like the website. It's a good built website. Same with my other database website I will store in my description below. Improvements to gathering features and related systems. Okay, what other systems are related to gathering features? I wonder. Fix for crashes and freezing issues during gameplay. Okay, I've only had like one freeze issue. For crashes and freezing issues, we will be addressing them progressively depending on these causes, and will continue improvements along the ongoing maintenance. Before concluding the dev notes, we would like to share one additional point. With the introduction of the new higher difficulty content in this update, it may serve as a new challenge for Stargames who have already cleared. However, we will also mindful that it may bring burdensome for those who are still progressing through the main story at their own pace, or for those who have recently joined Britannia. Along with the special reward we are providing and the various events currently in preparation. Sorry, I'm not the best at reading. In addition, our development team is making extensive preparations to deliver more polished and complete experience with this update. Along with the bug fixes and core improvements, we are also preparing to introduce expanded regions, new story content, and various of addition content through future updates. In the next dev notes, we will share more detailed information about the upcoming update and new content currently in development. Oh wow! Okay, that's dev note 7. That is a big dev note. I mean, not 7, 8. My bad. Big dev note. More than Dev Note 7 when it came out. Okay, now we're on to growth, mission bundle, difficulty adjustment, and reward distribution. Dear Star Guardians, we would like to provide an advance notice regarding the growth mission 1 and 2, which I've already completed. To support the smoother progression, this mission difficulty will be partially reduced. I'm sorry, you're partially reducing it. Accordingly, for the Meliodas Growth Bundle purchased prior to the difficulty adjustment, any rewards that were not obtained within the period will be distributed via the in-game. Application schedule applies to all growth bundles. Distribution schedule also will be distributed via in-game. Does that mean I'll be getting better stuff, or does that mean we're getting new stuff? Like, will I be getting extra rewards even if I've completed it? I don't understand that one. That's okay. But they're making it like easier for people, like say anyone else that buys that Meliodas Growth Bundle 1 and 2, that they can actually continue it a lot easier instead of having Meliodas to have to reach 15,000 power just alone. Alright, then we've got a server patch which happened yesterday. I was asleep when this patch happened. I was sort of awake, but I was also like just lying down. I was watching a show. The server patch will be applied. So they did outline a few things. They did fix an issue where certain skill effects were not applying based on some heroes' potential tiers. So some heroes were like not getting their stats or like abilities applied to them through their potential tiers. So what they did is they probably reset it and allowed the servers to fix it. I'm not a developer. I don't do developing. The server stability improvements. Yeah. And then temporary connection instability may occur during these patch notes. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that notification button so you keep up to date with any of my videos. I will not be doing a lot of videos because I have a busy schedule coming up to Easter, as it is coming into Easter. So yeah, I'll do my best to upload as many videos as I can. I doubt I'll be able to upload videos daily. I won't be able to do it constantly if I do it daily. So yeah. Also, guys, don't forget to check out the description down below, where I've also posted down my bro Sizla13. His Twitch and his YouTube channel are also linked down in the description, so don't forget to check that out. And I will link down below the two databases, which is zeroluck.gg and the Origins database, which is another database I found recently. Or actually, no, Zeroluck I found recently, and the Origin database I found when I was first playing this. So yeah, hope you guys like this, and thank you. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.